Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim trailer that just came out. Um, it actually just came out this morning at like 9 a.m. They had a whole countdown thing, and there's so many people actually going to look for this thing on their website that the Elder Scrolls website crashed, which I kind of predicted that. Um, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's an upcoming game called The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, fifth in the series, obviously. Uh, but I was just amazed by it. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here on screen. I was checking out Ellie and that guy. I guess I was bored. I don't know, why would they put tables in the way? I don't fucking know, but I am very, very impressed with with everything on that trailer. It was exactly what I was hoping it would be, which amazes me because ooh, chapter 9. How many chapters are in this game, by the way? Because yeah, I'd like to know. I think there's 12 chapters in Dead Space 1. I don't know where the fuck this guy comes from. He gets blown up for his troubles. Oh, the detonator. I want that thing in real life. Shoot it at cars behind me on the highway. um, but I can't believe how awesome that game looks. The whole trailer is made from in-game footage, and graphics-wise, it it looks better than Oblivion. I'll tell you that. I mean, it looks great. Uh, Shit, there's a lot to talk about. Just compacted into that little, what is it, 2-minute trailer. Um, some things that I kind of thought were cool that they put in there was at the very beginning you see in the first person view you see your character running. Sorry, I got a cough, hold on. I still got shit lodged in my throat. But you see your character running and his screen is shaking, almost like kind of reminded me of like a Battlefield style shake. Call of Duty doesn't really have that screen shake thing going on, but I like the first person view. Kind of rocks, like you really are running. So that showed off the sprint function, and within those clips of all the fighting in that game, one of the things that caught my eye was there was a beheading of a guy in there, and I was just like, yes, because there's not a ton of gore in Oblivion. And that just kind of detracts from realism to me. And let's see, what else caught my attention initially. The graphics were good, but it looked like the draw distances, how far you could see in the game, were great, and the locations. All the locations and the wildlife just looks like it's gonna be great. It's not gonna disappoint me because a lot of people, they'll say, oh, it's not gonna be near as good as it looks like. Well, that's the point. The point of a trailer is to try to sell the game to you and to try to make it look appealing. I mean, you wouldn't want to release a trailer of like of your game glitching or or anything stupid like that. That's why Call of Duty did so good, or why it does so good. And that still makes me mad. Black Ops looked like it was gonna be so fucking awesome, and then I got it for PlayStation 3 first, of course, because that's my main system. And man, what a kind of a letdown in the long run, because had all sorts of technical issues with it. not that it wasn't fun at first. It's extremely fun, but just doesn't have that quite have the playing value as Modern Warfare did, or Modern Warfare 2. But that's the thing about the Elder Scrolls games, is the play value of them is insane. I've never played Morrowind. I think it was for, I think you could get it for Xbox. It was mainly like a PC, but Morrowind always did look, I've looked at some videos of it and stuff, and it looked sort of like a pre-Oblivion, but it had a lot of different things and things that I thought were cool that weren't, that didn't make it into Oblivion. One thing that really pisses me off lately about, just the way people are before they anticipate things. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of younger kids on YouTube and on the online forums and stuff for these games, but there just seems to be a lot of judging. Like, these people will judge the whole game without even seeing the first trailer or the first gameplay footage or anything. They'll judge it, and you can't judge anything. You can't judge a book by its cover, especially when it doesn't even have a cover that's been shown yet. It's just nonsense. But I never try to judge anything until I get my hands on it and I get to try it out myself, you know. But on as far as how I like to expect things, this is a little trick I've taught myself over the years. And I started using this when I would go to movies and stuff. Like, if it was a really, really good anticipated movie. Let me try to think of an example. Well, the last good movie I seen was True Grit. And I thought it looked pretty good. Like, you know, I'd seen the original John Wayne True Grit, so I knew exactly what to expect. But, you know, I heard it was by the Coen brothers, and I didn't want to make any too positive or negative judgments. So I just went in thinking, you know, this movie's gonna turn out to be probably like maybe a 5 or 6, you know, because I've always considered myself a Western fan, but after, you know, what I already knew about the story and stuff of True Grit, I was like, well, there's not going to be much surprises, and I just kind of went in with a lowered expectation to it. That way, when I actually seen the movie for everything and what it was, I could actually judge it a lot higher, and I still give True Grit probably a 9. I mean, I really, really like that movie. Oh, this part sucks here. This guy, look at this. He pulled a real cheap move. And look at my health. I don't understand this. My health was full. Fucker gets on me. He's raping me. He's raping me. Kills me. Stick his dick in my neck. And now I have a new head. God, this death scene was way over the top. I don't know what death that was. That was like my 3rd death. But anyways, I've kind of gotten off topic here. You know, never go in over expecting something, saying this is gonna be the best ever, or you know, this is gonna suck. You just gotta be patient and take things one step at a time. I think I might be finishing Oblivion after Dead Space is done. Well, I don't know what future projects I'll be doing for sure, or in what order. Cause my recorder's broke as shit right now. At least I think it is. I haven't tried it. But after I get the rest of these Dead Space 2 videos that are on my computer uploaded, I'm probably just gonna order a brand new recorder. Cause you know, this house deal, this thing I'm going through, getting this new house is, I don't know if it's gonna take forever, you know, take like till April or something like that, take a real long ass time, or if it's gonna, you know, be able to get going on it by this week, the end of this week. You know, it's a day-to-day thing, and it is a pain in the ass going through it, because you know it's always an unexpected call from the realtor, from the bank, and getting everything squared away is a lot of work. God, I hate those yellow things. I blow myself up a lot. Running out of shit to talk about. It's been a long time since I actually talked for this long. My throat was so fucked up. God, I hope I never get sick again. I tell you, I hope you people out there watching this have not gotten the influenza yet this year, because it is awful, and it was seemed like it was even worse for me because I don't get sick very often. This was the first time I've gotten seriously ill in about 2.5, 3 years. I haven't even had a cold since then. But man, it sucked. I'm still not right. I mean, I'm still kind of get a little extra fatigued sometimes, and just feel kind of out of it. It takes a long time to recover. So yeah. Oh, I know what I can talk about quick. Got about 3 minutes left. Yeah, why not? I'll talk about it. I might as well share with you guys my, like, sort of my history, my background as far as games go for now, I guess. Started playing, you know, Mario and Super Mario Brothers and games like that on the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. What were some Super Nintendo games I really liked? Pretty much I played more Super Nintendo than Nintendo. But there were some Star Wars games I always really liked on Super Nintendo. I remember a lot of different games, but I think my brothers probably played more than that. I was the youngest brother too, so I didn't always get to play a lot. But then 64 came out, and I was a big 64 kid. I played quite a few games. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark were probably the two biggest staples in my my gaming catalog to begin with. So my background was pretty much in first-person shooters. I kind of like to call that my Call of Duty training. Conker's Bad Fur Day, that's another great one. There was a bunch of good 64 games, all the James Bond games. And I never really did have the PlayStation 1, but my one of my friends did have one. And I was kind of jealous of it at first, or I just didn't understand it, and I kind of thought it was inferior in some ways. You know how you are when you're a little kid, and nothing's better than what you have, and you're the best player ever. You know? But I started watching him play a lot of PlayStation 1, like Metal Gear Solid, Siphon Filter. Those are great. And then, before you know it, got PS2. Played a ton of shit on that. Played PS2 like a madman, on and off. And then just a little over a year ago, picked up my PlayStation 3, and just over a month or two ago, I got my Xbox too. So I'm fully stocked on everything. Damn it, I'm running out of time. Oh well. There's always the next video, which I will see you in.